Hello, it's Wednesday and it's spelling, so that means that we're working on the CK spelling rule. So when we work on the CK spelling rule, we always have to remember our little chant. K takes I-N-E, C takes the other three. Another way to remember that is that they have the straight lines, just like a K, and A or U have curved lines, just like a C. So I'd like you to write some words down and remember that you use a C if it has an A or a U and a K if it has an I or a E. The first word that I'd like you to write down is cat, cat. The next word that I'd like you to write down is kit, kit. The next word I'd like you to write down is cob, cob. Then write down cud, cud. The last word I'd like you to write down is kid, kid. Okay, hit pause and back up any words that you missed. If you are ready to check your words, I'm going to go ahead and write them here. So you should have wrote cat with a C because it has a ah sound. So A is a curved letter, so you would use C. And you would also mark that vowel with an X. The next word that I said was kit. Because it has a is sound, it's going to be a K. Because the is sound is an I. And you'll mark that I with an X. The next word I asked you to write down was cob. Cob has an aw sound, which is an O, so it's going to have a C. And the next word I asked you to write down was cud, because it has a for you. You're going to spell that one with a C. And then the last word I asked you to write down was kid. Since it has an I sound, you're going to spell that with a K. And that's kid. Okay, those are our CK words that we were practicing today. Now it is time to practice some most common words. So listen to your most common words this week and remember you're going to put a heart around them. So you'll put a heart around those most common words. Okay, here we go with your first most common word. Your first most common word I want you to write down is do. The next heart word I would like you to write down is your. The next heart word I'd like you to write down is their, like their classroom is over there. The next heart word that I'd like you to write down is their. That is their test, there. And the last heart word I'd like you to write down is said. She said to do your best, said. Okay, let's check these most common words. You should have wrote do with a D-O and a heart around the O. Your with a Y-O-U-R with a heart around the O-U-R. There with an E-R-E, and you should have had a heart around the E-R-E. There with the E-I-R, and you should have had a heart around the E-I-R. Said with an A-I, and you should have had a heart around the A-I. Okay, that's all of your spelling words for today. Make sure that you back up and write down anything that you missed, and we'll be checking for those CK words to be marked, as well as the heart words with hearts around them. Good luck.